Welcome to the part of the property that I consider Arthritis Corner. We have mullein leaf, or mullein. We have comfrey. As you can see, that's a pretty big comfrey. And directly behind that, we have boneset. And there's a bunch of other herbs in here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly go over each of the ones that have anti-inflammatory and pain-relieving properties. And this will give you a good idea of what herbs are good for pain relief. So, we'll start off with Smartweed. You've seen this everywhere. Smartweed is a great anti-inflammatory. It's a good healing herb. It has some antimicrobial properties. It's really good for like cuts and scrapes and scratches and whatnot, but internally it's also good for inflammation. You take it as a tea, cut off some, you dry it, you cut it up, and you make it into a tea. You got to go back and look at other videos for that. I can't answer that in this video. The second one here, we have Boneset. Boneset is found pretty much all over the northern United States. These plants get pretty big. This one's going to ultimately get about 6.5 feet tall. The flowers, obviously, this is where the seeds are going to come from. This is an anti-inflammatory. It's a fever breaker. It has been shown to heal broken bones much, much faster, up to 30% faster in clinical trials. And yeah, this stuff is everywhere. And if you, as you can see, we've turned this into a fairly respectable patch that's ultimately going to get harvested. We have Comfrey, which is an anti-inflammatory. Any of these, you can just break off a leaf, bruise it up, you know, and use it directly on where you have pain. Comfrey has a lot of prickly stuff on the leaves, so you really want to make sure you bruise it really well. Otherwise, it'll be kind of an irritant, but it'll bruise fairly quickly, and you can just use it directly in there. You can make it, put it part of your salves, lotions, creams, however that works for you. And then we have mullein, which is a great anti-inflammatory herb. It's a pain-relieving herb. It's an antimicrobial, so it kills bacteria, it kills fungus and viruses. So, you know, like if you have a wound that's infected, it's good for that because it does help to kill those viruses or bacteria off that causes the infection. And this one here, you can do the same thing. Just rip off a leaf. You can dry it and turn it into a tea, which you have to go back and look at some of the other videos for that. But all of these plants are here. They all have anti-inflammatory properties. You got Creeping Charlie here. It's another pain-relieving herb. Anti-inflammatory. It's part of the mint family, if you haven't seen that video. And yeah, that's really good to have around, and I'll bet most of you have seen it. I mean, there's a ton of it right here. But that's just a few of the herbs. You got dandelion. Dandelion's a good pain reliever. It's a good detox herb right there with the Creeping Charlie. Hopefully this video helps, guys. Let me know in the comments below. Thanks.